I'll let Chris North, talent manager and all-round invaluable SRA member, clear something up for you. He's not even a member, he's actually like a leader. Yeah, here he is.
I think people get obsessed with features. I think, and they feel they need to have like as many of them as they possibly can in an hour or whatever. You don't. You just need to have a good feature. One good feature is better than 5 rubbish ones.
Features are fantastic. Sometimes you'll find all your energy going into planning this one feature. So what does feature mean? Well, it's quite a crude term to describe a part of the show that has a certain focus about it. And it will have those listeners tweeting in, phoning in, jumping up in their seats and screaming, playing along, which is quite a good one.
Well, think of the audience all the time. You're not going to pick, for our audience, about 55-ish, 55 and up, really, for our audience. So the very first thing to look at with that is what music were they listening to when they were about 15 to 18? There's a few points you need to think about. Why will people respond to this feature? So people usually respond by this like hand up going, ooh, that's me. So that's why someone might text. They'll go, oh, I know. That's the other reason, because they think, they're right, hopefully. Yeah. Or actually, better in radio, let's hope they're wrong. That makes a better feature. Mm-hmm. And then the other one is you're wrong, which is, I always think the funniest one. But seriously, you'll get way more texts and phone calls on any radio station if they go, you're wrong. They love being right.
It can be a small feature, like a simple one with content sourced from other members of the team.
Sometimes you just hear a record and go, that's amazing, let's have that as a record of the week.
It could be a unique feature, a special one-off that doesn't have to recur every week.
Today, for instance, we've got the QI elves coming in for an interview, so I'll be preparing questions for Jeff for that, research notes on what they've been up to, things that they've been doing saying in recent interviews, talking points basically for the interview.
Oh my goodness, it can be a right mammoth. It's true as they say, you'll certainly benefit from listening to radio and absorbing vicariously, drawing ideas on what the industry is doing and improving them, changing them, and making them relevant to you and your audience. If you're doing a game,
you've got to think game show host. You can't get away without thinking game show host, because games are difficult to explain to people.
Be able to describe the content in a sentence. The audience have to be able to understand it. And have fun. Things aren't always going to go right. But you stop afterwards and review it, get feedback from others, make changes, and then return next week with more fantastic features.